So after about, I don't know, maybe 10 months of experimenting with DMT, come to some conclusions. First off, I've tried pretty much every way to smoke DMT, right? I know there's other ways to do it. It's really the only one I've been familiar with, right? I've tried sandwich technique, tried oil burner, dabbing it, putting it in a bong, changa, vape juice, yeah, the machine, different ways of freebasing it. I mean, different devices, it's basically freebasing. Nobody likes that term because that usually refers to like cocaine or crack, but oh, yeah, it's the same. The smoking, the way you smoke and vape it is pretty much the same way. So, yeah, I've come to the conclusion that, I think the vape juice is best for me. And the reason being is the convenience, but not just the convenience. I don't really want to like super strong DMT anymore. I spent the first few months trying to break through. Couldn't. I don't know why. I was doing the exact same shit, the exact same DMT, but for some reason it just wasn't happening. And then one day, boom, that all changed. Now it's like I can almost break through with one hit, like almost every time if I do it straight. But I don't really like to anymore because the last several times I did it, I've had bad trips, bad stuff. Like not basically pretty terrible. Like for me, it's this weird thing with my teeth. Like if I blast off too fast, I like go into shock and I feel like and I've even like envisioned myself dying and like my teeth all falling out and shit. Not good. I have no interest in doing that anymore. No fucking aliens, no nothing fucking entities. No, just like bad death, destruction, hell. Not hell. Like I know people are like, haha, I told you. No, a different type of hell. Not the mythological biblical hell, but like more of a psychological fucking bad trip hell. So for me, the vape juice is perfect because it's diluted, right? And you can still blast off if you want. If you take 3 or 4 hits and it's a decent battery, like this Yocan, what I use, and it's a decent coil. I mean, yeah, you can. It's a decent mixture of juice. Yeah, you can blast off about 3 hits, solid hits back to back. So it's still there for you if you wanted to go that route, but you don't have to fuck with it. Making a machine, trying to smoke it like that is a fucking joke. Sandwiching's not too hard, but still, you don't have to fuck with it. You don't got to fuck with the powder. You don't got to fuck with, sandwiching it. You don't got to get an oil burner, look like a meth head, trying to, no, fuck that. It's discreet. It looks like vape juice. It doesn't smell like DMT. That's another good thing. The taste and the smell of DMT when you smoke it straight, disgusting. Most of us will agree on that. Although I kind of got used to it and kind of actually like it now. But still, it stinks. And it tastes gross. The vape, nope. Doesn't taste bad at all. Doesn't smell like DMT. So that's another good reason. And you can walk around and do it in public, and you can dose yourself, which is another thing I like about it. Say I'm in the park, right? I just want to get some good visuals, right? I want to get some good visuals and get a nice body high. I'll just do one solid hit. Hold it in for 10 seconds, and that's all it takes. Right? And that's perfect because now I can still talk. Shit ain't coming out of the woodwork, but I got really good visuals, like all the colors are brighter, a lot of tracers, a lot of vibrance, a lot of stuff moving around, but not like, insane, right? I mean, I could still talk to you and you wouldn't even know, most likely anyway. But yeah, I think I got the good body high. That's perfect, last 5-10 minutes, right? Good, wears off, unfortunately, you do build a tolerance to it a little bit because I have the habit of like doing it like every hour or two. By the end of the night, I'm having to do like 2 hits to get the same effect. But then the next morning, I'm back to normal. Like if I don't stop doing it for 8 hours or so. So I think that goes with, however you do DMT. But yeah, I probably hit my vape juice at least 5 times a day. I know it may sound excessive, but it goes away in 5 or 10 minutes. So, if I'm bored, I find myself hitting it. Sometimes I use different types of vapes. Sometimes I use like stuff like that or whatever. Sometimes I use like a battery like this that I usually just have nicotine juice in, right? And then I'll forget that I just did the DMT in that, and I'll pick it up and, I'll be like, oh, shit, because it doesn't taste bad. In fact, I use the same juice that I use my nicotine for to mix with the Ds. So, yeah, it's just kind of funny that when you accidentally hit it and you forget that it's the D, it's like, oh, guess I'm going to be a little high for about 5 minutes. But anyway, yeah, so the vaping is my favorite. I just can't beat it. I mean, it's all around for convenience. And again, if you want to blast off, it's there. You can, but not all of us want to get so fucking high that we think we're talking to aliens and entities. Some of us do. Granted, I was one of those people, and I did. and wasn't exactly. I mean, it was cool and it was interesting, and I'm not suggesting you shouldn't try it, but for me, again, I like the. I like to be able to not go from here to like that. I kind of like to like, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily want to get ripped out of my skin. I feel like I was abducted and anal probed. You know, that's cool. Some of you like that. That's good. I'm not knocking on it. I tried it. Did it many times. Now, you know, maybe call it age, call it whatever, call it caution. I don't know. Call it just playing fucking too many bad trips in a row. I'm done with fucking with dabbing that shit or fucking. You know, I'm done. I'm done smoking that out of a bong. Even chonga you can break through with one hit if it's a good chonga. Like, you know, chonga's another good one. You know, it's lotus flower or a herb of some sort that's laced with DMT, which you can make yourself. I'm not gonna give any instructions on any of this stuff because it's probably not appropriate on YouTube. You know, but you know, all that information's out on Reddit if you want to look for it. So there it is. You know, I'm not gonna tell you anything you can't Google and find within 10-15 seconds. So yeah, but that's cool too because that's more mellow and stinks, tastes like DMT, but you know, you kind of smoke it like weed. A lot of you smoke weed. DMT is kind of hard to smoke. It's not the easiest thing to fucking smoke. You know, it's one of the hardest things I've actually put in a pipe and smoked, to tell you the truth. So it's, you know, and so you can waste it. Some of it's wasteful. In the vape, I don't think you waste any of it, to tell you the truth, because you don't get burn. I mean, it just vaporizes the juice, and it's already mixed in the juice. Put in juice, DMT, heat, dissolves it. I'm not going to tell you instructions. It's on Reddit. But anyway, yeah, it's that simple, and you don't waste any. That's another great thing. You don't waste any. You don't spill any. Well, okay, I lie. I do spill some. But yeah, the machine is messy. You know, and plus, I mean, smoking shit off a fucking Brillo pad does make you feel like a crackhead because that's the same way crackheads do it. Well, they don't call it the machine. They call it crack pipe. It's a variation of the machine. But your meth head or the meth pipe or the oil burner, same deal. And that's kind of hard. And it fucking is harsh. It's harsh to do it like that. You got to have some good lungs to do it like that because it's fucking harsh. But it can be done and it is effective. That's probably the second best way to do it. Not as far as taste, but as far as potency. I can break through on a pipe, on an oil burner. You know, like almost instant, like basically with one or two hits. You know, but you know, it's again, my favorite is going to be the vape. Vape for the win, in my opinion. There you go. So you know, it took me about 10 months to experiment, and until I tried the vape the first time, I wasn't impressed. And it was because the person who made it didn't make it very strong, right? It was kind of going cheap on the D in there, and so it wasn't very strong. Now, yeah, it's when you get some good vape juice, you know, and you're using a decent coil and a decent battery, nothing fucking fancy. Steel can cost $25-$30, and it came with the atomizer and everything, right? I took that right off, just use a battery. You know, and the coils it cost $4. You know, nothing special. It's a ceramic coil. That's it. So it's like, yeah, that for me is exactly where I want to be, and I can leave it out in public, and it doesn't look like you're fucking smoking crack or a meth. You know, I mean, try to explain that to a cop. Oh, sorry, this really isn't a crack pipe. I know it looks just like it. It's really DMT. Good luck with that. But yeah, this, you know, just a vape, right? Same with this, you know, just a vape, you know. Yep. This is actually really a vape. So there you go. There's my opinion on the different variations and ways of smoking DMT. See you on the astral planes. Woo.